In Cobb County, critical race theory will not be taught in public school classrooms there after board members voted against the curriculum. Dozens of parents protested outside the district's office. Fox 5's Brian Hill has both sides.
The three black school board members abstained from voting on a resolution to prohibit the teaching of critical race theory. However, the four white board members all voted in favor of it.
This has been a very disrespectful interaction.
A passionate debate Thursday between Cobb County school leaders over a resolution to ban critical race theory and the 1619 project.
I'm going to ask you to finish your remarks on the resolution and quit
asked me a statement,
saying half-truths.
I answered it.
Part of the reason the Republican board members want to prohibit CRT is because of concerns raised by some parents.
It's a revisionist history, and that it's and history should be thorough. It should not be revisionist. Okay?
Critical race theory examines how race and racism function in law and society. The Democrats on the board questioned the rush to ban CRT and the resolution's lack of a definition explaining what CRT means.
We are now very dangerously getting ready to put something in place that will limit the responsiveness that our teachers need in order to meet the needs of all children here in Cobb County. And that's the danger of this. What is critical race theory and not having a definition?
The resolution reads that neither CRT nor the 1619 project will be implemented under those names or any other names in Cobb schools.
And I think it's important for us to have conversations about not only what CRT is, but what race and racism have done to impact the outcomes that we are still experiencing today.
Dozens of parents lined up outside the district office following Thursday's vote, some pleased with the decision, others highly disappointed.
Jarring to me is this idea that we think that this causes racism, or this fear that white children in the district are then going to feel some kind of way about themselves if they learn true and accurate history.
Critical race theory in itself is racist. Most people are good, most people are not racist.
The State Board of Education recently passed a resolution denouncing the teaching of critical race theory, and Governor Brian Kemp has called it divisive. In Cobb County, Brian Hill, Fox 5 News.